Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Friday, the 13th of November, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, fans back in the stands in New Zealand. And in our feature for this evening, Nevis Football Association hosts closing ceremony. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
It only takes a few minutes for rising water to become a flood. Are you ready? Prepare your family and community. Look for rapidly rising water. Act. Go to safety immediately. For more information, contact the Nevis Disaster Management Department.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. West Indies all-rounder Rovman Powell is delighted that fans will be on hand when they face New Zealand in the upcoming 2020 International Series. For the first time since the COVID-19 pandemic started, supporters will be allowed inside the venues when the two teams meet at Eden Park in Auckland for the night match on November 27th. Last Friday, it was also announced the second round of testing had all come back negative and the team would have a further test this week. West Indies men are the only team to have embarked on two international tours during the pandemic, also touring England in July, although none of those matches allowed fans to attend. The upcoming T20 series will start at the historic Eden Park, where the two teams played to ties in 2005 and 2008. The first was decided by a bowl-off, while the second was decided by a super over. Now to football. Old Road Jets and St. Paul's enjoyed big wins on Sunday in the SKNFA Premier League at Warner Park. More in this Andre Hury report.
The unstoppable train known as SL Horsford St. Paul's FC steamrolled over Hobson Enterprises Garden Hotspurs on Sunday in the SKNFA Premier League with a 4-1 scoreline. The match was a must-win for Spurs to keep a pace in the race for a playoff spot. Now, having lost that match, Spurs must deliver on their next matches. SK Newsline and Voice of the Caribbean Radio provided live coverage of that game. Commentators Al Edwards and Kenneth Bob.
They get it in the box, they get it across, Stingman can get into it, he goes down, penalty! Archibald, the leading goal scorer for Spurs. Set up now, the whistle goes. Archibald shoots and stopped! No, it rolls in. It rolls in. From here it looked like it rolled in. So Jeffers chose the right corner, blocked it partially, but unfortunately the ball rolled in. Chipped on, near post, headed in the back of the net. 1-1, level pegging.
Was it an old goal?
Those of us,
it looked
almost as if Freeman would claim that one.
If it was Freeman, then it was a brilliant goal. But with the speed, it was a very good free kick. And it just needed the deflection to beat the goalkeeper. Yeah,
let's see if they will make me a profit.
They have brighter.
Here they come. Go straight this time. In the back of the net, Petrus Williams. Surprising tuck it. And I spoke about a wet field. That one pitched and took it. Although he thought he had it covered, the ball went through his arms. As I would say, a steep wet hill. And here comes St. Paul's. Nurse in the back of the net. 3-1. You can say something for them now. Good interplay this time. Through the middle. And Nurse.
Good play by Nurse. Good build-up.
A man who can kick with both feet. Slammed it.
Quick transition from defense in the midfield into attack. And 1-2. And Nurse finished with a plum.
Scored one of them. Chips it up. Heads go up. Again a goal on the near post.
Again a deflection. I'm not certain if it came off of a St. Paul's player or a Spurs player. But twice, if it is an own goal, it's twice for the night that the defensive setup has let down the goalkeeper in the Spurs goal, where for some reason or the other, instead of heading away from goal, they're heading their balls toward the goal.
So the scorers for St. Paul's, Dejani Morris of Spurs scored an own goal in the 23rd minute. Petrus Williams scored 2 goals for St. Paul's in the 47th and 81st minutes, and Aidan Nurse in the 83rd minute. The lone goal from Spurs came from the penalty spot in the 6th minute, scored by Steve Archibald. Hassani Fleming of Spurs was issued a straight red card for abusive and insulting language towards the official. After the match, coach of St. Paul's, Iroy Kunga Jeffers, said the match was like a derby, but his team executed the plan to secure the victory.
The game was like a derby game. I think the boys really went out in the second half and executed what we needed to do to get the 3 points.
We also spoke to Austin Deco Huggins, coach of Spurs, after the match.
The first half we played quite well, but second half we got carried away. We play and created some silly mistakes, and that caused St. Paul's to score the second goal. In my estimation, was a soft foul, and that caused a goal, which my keeper should have dealt with quite easily, but managed to get in the goal from a bad bounce, and then we gave up another silly foul again, a bad pass rather, in the center of the pitch. That again caused St. Paul's to capitalize and score a goal. And then the third one, you see how we went down. Plus we act slowly, we get punished. But we're gonna keep walking. So I'm not gonna stay here and say I'm happy, but I'm not happy. But it's already done, so we just gotta go back and walk harder and come again.
In the day's other match, KFC United Old Road Jets got a crucial win over Fast Cast Saddlers 6-1. Scoring for Old Road, Kalen Liebert in the 7th minute, Najon Brown in the 23rd minute, Tiquani Williams scoring a hat-trick in the 25th, 30th and 79th minutes. The lone goal scorer for Saddlers was Nickwan Phipps in the 51st minute. We spoke to Alexis Morris, coach of Old Road, after the match.
We dubbed our game today as Project Revenge, basically for simple reason because several years ago that Old Road could have remained in the Premier Division, but Sanders was the team that prevented them from being in the Premier Division several years ago. So today we just came out and basically seeking answers as to why the Old Road team is playing so well. Well, the simple answer is that they have a good coach, and if you have a good coach, you just have to come up and the training be regular and do what is asked of you, and that is what the players have been doing for quite some time.
Well, thank you so much, Andre. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
The Vance W. Amory International Airport has been growing in service to all travelers, with regular flights to and from Puerto Rico, St. Martin, and Antigua. In addition to other islands, it is a viable and convenient option for residents and visitors of Nevis traveling anywhere. Enjoy the convenience, avoid the hassle, support Nevis. Use the Vance W. Amory International Airport.
Well, I'm back, and tonight football is in the spotlight. The Nevis Football Association hosted its prize giving and closing ceremony on the evening of Monday, 9th November at the Eat Willett Park. This in spite of the fact that it rained heavily. Tonight we feature that ceremony.
Welcome everyone to the closing ceremony of the NFA 2019-2020 closing ceremony Amateur Football League. As we start off, what I'd like to do is welcome Tasha Parry to the podium, so she go ahead and give us a word of prayer.
Let us pray. Our loving Father, Savior of all mankind, we thank you so very much for your protection throughout the league, for bringing us safely through with the minimum of injuries. We thank you for your protection thus far this day. We ask for your continued protection throughout this program. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Now, on behalf of the Nevis Football Association, I would like to welcome everyone to the closing ceremony of the NFA 2019-2020 Amateur Football League. This tournament was held between the period of December 2019 to October 2020. Throughout the season, as a newly formed football association, within our first tenure, we witnessed many different challenges that we welcome and we face as a unit. As we proceed into this evening's ceremony, I will thank and congratulate each team for their participation in this season's tournament. Thank you for your hard work and determination. Respect. This is an achievement you can surely be proud of. We, as the Nevis Football Association, certainly are, that's for sure. It's the kind of commitment that Nevision soccer thrives on. Thank you so much for your team effort. Now this team effort comes from volunteers, coaches, trainers, parents and sponsors, cashiers and secretaries as well. One of the key areas that we see as improvement is getting more volunteers involved. First and foremost, volunteers can be assured they'll be fully supported to help remove any obstacles and improve incentives. Here we have a tournament that's organized by young teams, and each and every club is invited to take part, benefiting everyone in Nevision football. Ultimately, what we want to get to is the national team. I hope the spectators enjoy the exciting games and the good entertainment and a host of great goals, and I wish the players and coaches continuous luck. When I first started this journey, one of my sole objectives was to gather young people off the streets and get them back onto the field. Make sure we enforce a positive and constructive mindset. Through partnership with the Nevis Football Association, the government, the St. Kitts NFA, coaches, parents and sponsors, we've been able to complete the 2019-2020 Football Association Amateur League. As Vice President of the Football Association, I can confidently say that we'd like to thank each and everyone for the confidence and the patience awarded to us. We will also like to commit to making significant improvements to our structure and overall performance as we aim to make the upcoming 2021 season a better one. Thank you. From here, what we'll do, we have some remarks from President Wilma Brantley.
Well, good evening all, and thanks for coming. I'm not as long-winded as my VP, but I'm happy to be here today to celebrate the end of the NFA 2019-2020 football season. I appreciate the hard work, efforts the clubs contributed in order to finish the season. Congratulations to Youth of the Future in capturing the league and Champions Cup, followed by All Ballers, Bath United, and Hard Times. I also wish to give thanks to supporting clubs, fans, the media, and the Referee Association, Jamia Claxton, Department of Sports, and staff, and especially to Minister of Sports, Mr. Eric Evelyn. Also to the SKNFA, which have supplied the winning trophies and medals. A very special thanks to Anthony Johnson, President, and Stanley Jacobs, General Secretary. Back in August of this year, 2020, the NFA joined up with the SKNFA and looking forward to a long and successful relationship. Special thanks and respect to my supporting staff of Everett France, VP, Tasha Perry, Secretary, someone who knew nothing about football, Floyd Robinson, Treasurer, Brandon Bello, PRO, a team that has worked hard and without pay. Once again, thank you all for being here.
Okay, good night once again. So we were supposed to have some remarks from Mr. Jamia Claxton, Director of Sports, but he was unable to go ahead and make it. So what we're going to do, we're going to move on. We're going to have some remarks by Honorable Spencer Brand.
Thank you very much, Mr. France, Vice President of the Nevis Football Association. I want to recognize the President, Mr. Raymond Brantley, and your executive team or representative of teams. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I want to, from the outset, apologize for the absence of the Honorable Eric Evelyn, our Minister of Youth and Sports. He sincerely regrets not being present here tonight. He is presently engaged at another function. But he sincerely sends his congratulations and appreciation to the President and to the Executive and to all of the teams. I want to congratulate the President, Mr. Brantley, and your Executive. I believe that all of us in Nevis would recognize the value of football. And we feel that over the years, football have taken a kind of hiatus, and you would have come and brought it back to some life and some prominence. And I want to express to you, not only on behalf of the Minister of Youth and Sports and the Cabinet of the Nevis Island Administration, but all the people of Nevis. Because from the games that I've witnessed, the energy in the park was extremely high. I also want to congratulate all of the teams, the 7 teams who would have participated in this tournament. We know that sports in general is not often cheap, but if you are that good in any sports, you can make a living out of sports. I want to say that again. If you are that good in any sport, football, cricket, netball, tennis, you can have a wonderful life out of the sport that you decide to participate in. And I want to encourage all of you. I know that we have had a number of young teams in this tournament, and I don't want to be a little biased, but my team did not do too well. But I want to say that the young teams in this tournament have came to the fore and have shown that they have some skill and they have some talent. We certainly want to encourage you. I want to congratulate the champions. And I like the name of the team. I like the name of the team, Youths of the Future. And you would have won not only the league, but also the champion of 4. And I believe that your name, the Youths of the Future, is testament to the excellence that we can have in football in the future. I want to encourage all of the teams, and I certainly want to wish all of you every success in the future. I know that the government in the small islands don't often have as much resources that we would like to contribute to sports. But I want to encourage all of the sports enthusiasts, whichever sport it is, whatever the facility that you have, make the best use of it. Because it is not the facility that you have that can make you into champions. It is all in the mindset, and it is all in the commitment that you give toward the sport. So I want to say to all of you, stay focused, stay committed, and with the involvement of football, you can have a bright future. And you can earn a high quality of living from this sport. Congratulations, Mr. Brantley. Congratulations to your executive, and congratulations to all of the team. And we certainly look forward to 2021, and I hope that we would not have the disruption that we did have from COVID. Congratulations and all the best for the future.
I want to say thank you to Mr. Brand for his remarks. What we're going to go into next is that we have a distribution of the prizes. The distribution of prizes will be done by Tasha Parry and Brendan Bello.
Okay, we will give out the individual prizes. for the league, 2019-2020 league. First, most valuable defender is the Roll J. Richards from Youths of the Future. Wait. Most valuable midfielder, Kenneth Dorset, Youths of the Future. Top scorer, Carlos Berti, All Ballers. Top keeper, Tyrese Jeffers, Youths of the Future. Oh, my apologies. Jarice Jeffers. And most valuable player of the 2019-2020 NFA Football League, Kenneth Dorset, Youths of the Future. For the 2019-2020 League champion, Youths of the Future.
What's the league and what's the final four?
Yes, please remain for your medals, the championship medals. The league medals. First place.
Everybody won? I'm asking to see that. Just take the bag.
Congratulations, Youths of the Future, for winning the 2019-2020 league. Then after the league, we had the final four where the top four teams made it. We had Hard Times Football Club, Bath United Football Club, All Ballers Football Club, and Youths of the Future Football Club, making it to the final four. And out of the final four, third place, Bath United Football Club. The medal. Congratulations, Bath United, in placing third. Second place from the Final Four, we had All Ballers. Congratulations, All Ballers, for placing second place. And the first place Final Four champion, Youths of the Future.
Come in and let me go. Off.
Congratulations, Youths of the Future. And we look forward to you registering first for the next year's league.
All right. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you for everybody. And congratulations to not only the teams that we see medals tonight, but every team that took part in the league. Everyone is a winner. Some days, some people get some different colors. Now, what we'll go ahead and get done next is the vote of thanks, and that'll be issued by Mr. Brendan Bello.
Good afternoon to all. We have come to the final part of our 2019-2020 season. The games have ended, the celebration has begun, trophies has been issued, and now, because we have got to this point, it is appropriate now that we say thanks to individuals who would have made it all possible. We want to start by saying thank you to the Honorable Minister of Sports, Eric Evelyn, who could not be here this evening for other issues, but nonetheless he has been very supportive through the season. He has even been present here at some games to ensure that his presence has been felt, even being at the final. So we want to first of all say thank you to the Minister for being here, and the Honorable Mr. Brand for being here as well this evening to grace us with his presence. So thank you to Nevis and the government for assisting the NFA. We also want to express thanks to Mr. Jameer Claxton and his team as the Director of Sports, who would have done so much hands-on with the football, ensuring that all of us were able to get what is needed to complete the season. We want to express some thanks to Mr. Claxton as well. So, the SKNFA President, Mr. Anthony Johnson, who and his team there would have been instrumental in helping the NFA get it done. Little things going on behind the scene, they would have really helped us out. We are appreciative of it. But not just that, they would have made the time to come to Nevis to have a bilateral meeting with us that resulted in a historic year for Nevis Football Association becoming part of the SKNFA. We also want to thank members of the executive who, as mentioned earlier, would have done this tirelessly without pay, so we want to express gratitude to them. But not forgetting Ms. Jasmine and the whole Referees Association that would extend their efforts as well to ensure that all was done properly. So we want to say thank you to the clubs, thank you to everybody who would have made this possible. We look forward to the betterment of football. We look forward to the young ones having sports as an entity to be part of, and we're excited about it. So thanks to everyone. We look forward to a new season. Thank you very much.
Well, that's our package for this evening and indeed for the week. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and a sacrifice. Have a good night and a great weekend.